Where to?
Mama, what was that?
choose one.
Remarkable. Truly.
Oh, my head.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye. The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Dead. Good.
Seems like the best way.
Odd. I feel better.
Should mind my step. Here we go.
Images of godlands, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
that.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
The enemy. So many enemies. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull. The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm. To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
This is your end.
Your head drops and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, It will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Time to strike. My path be true. What now?
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Now, to the helm.
Something good here, I hope.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Gate machinery. I can make We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket. Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing.
Let's see what this does.
How many hosts of these gay infect?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you. As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. Her presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
crushed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn. This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
right? What now?
Eager for battle.
Looking ahead.
Blacketh's will be done.
Let's get going. Need to find a way forward.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate? The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority. You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
can't stop me yet. With haste.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane Yank.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves.
Nerves! We will connect.
Them.
Things falling fast. Got to right it.
Have to keep going.
I am fury. I am death. Bow, or you break. On the move.
Strike these intruders open and burn us alive!
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Moving.
I will ascend.
Hurry, before they strike.
transponder.
Got to press on. Swift and lethal.
Throw that horse in the sticks.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time. As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or land bug, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
One day I'll catch a break.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way. A long way to go still.
What to do? Light on my feet.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
What's in here? Let's have a look.
More of those wretched things.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight. Heading there. Survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Open up. Anything of use? At the ready. Come on, open up.
I wonder what the next move is.
Still breathing, despite everything. If not over, then through.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on. Keep your distance, darling.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Keep a blade close.
No time to rest.
What now?
road ahead. Let's move. No one back home will ever believe this.
What a day.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Watch your back.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. What path lies before me?
Time to get going. There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Please be careful.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable, son.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Ow. Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone? Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Aha! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norseloid as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor. We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Seek and you shall find me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Which way to the nearest library?
Never a dull moment. Moving in.
Something over there. I need a shovel to dig this up.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship. Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Can't give up now. At least things have stayed interesting.
Thank you, Gibblebuck. Everything all right out there? Yeah? And who are you? Probably your trap that did him in. Come through that door and you're getting a knife in the guts.
How delicious. Easy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Should not have challenged me like that.
Trent, be cautious.
Never wanted the easy path. I don't need any attention right now. I just want a little look.
Keep looking. Something's up.
This place is falling apart. Could have happened by itself.
No such thing as coincidences.
Alright, Astarin, if you please.
Quietly now. Quietly.
Wait, what? Oh, they had light.
This is adventuring.
My faith protects me. Need to tread softly.
Tolerable. Certainly.
Blood comes easy these days.
these mortals be?
On the way. Off we go then.
Have to keep going. What's inside? All for me.
I feel a presence here. A power. The patron god of this place?
Whoever that even is. No intact symbols here, no dedications, nothing.
I'll give it a shot.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Never a dull moment.
That might be This place wasn't built for the living. Step carefully. There's a tram.
Don't touch me. Let's move. Be careful.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to ye.
A trap. Someone doesn't like this one. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. An iron coin. I prefer gold. I'll take it. Let's crack it open.
No time to rest.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to ye.
Swift as my feet can carry me. No traps, please.
Armed scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
A chain. Oh, that's just begging to be read.
Excellent choice.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log. As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods. once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Don't waste a step. What's hiding here?
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him. Something over there. Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Of course.
Never a dull moment.
On my way.
On my way.
On it.
Can't even catch my breath.
Ready or not? Don't linger.
to move.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Let's have a look at the loot. It isn't for your pockets only.
Open up. Very well.
Time to pack it in for the day, I
A
think.
lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? Yes, but I imagine it is not the way thee believe. Thou walk with death, child of Kelemvor. That is enough for an understanding between us. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again. What is the worth of a single mortal life? And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell. How long has it been?
What's that? It's packed too tight. I'll need a shovel.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them. Holy house. Under elf.
Lay tight, Nymessa.
Demaze.
Come, Nymessa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Observe and listen. You'll
Enough
hear
talk.
goblins
Get
before
me
you see
down.
them.
As you say.
Trust no one.
Looking ahead.
Well, hello.
Still alive, so that's
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin. Assume nothing.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Let's be on my way.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
provoke the blade.
And suffer its sting.
This way.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
On my way.
My path be true.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Sons of bastards! For the Absolute!
Don't get too close.
Take you.
By sickle and sword!
Sounds like fun.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Need to act fast.
Heading there.
No time to waste.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts had any friends, and if they're nearby.
Let's have a look. Another step forward.
Your desire.
At least things have stayed interesting. Time to press ahead.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Pull your claws in, under-elf.
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him.
I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs. We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
We've our problems, granted, but there might be some merit in shutting down a local conflict, no?
I understand. I can only thank you for the help you've already given. We're raised to fear the Drow, but you've earned your place here. I'll make sure everyone here knows that.
Action, not reaction.
Let's get going. Breathe deep and move.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our future.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met, and thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas guide your path.
Hells! We can't just leave.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures. Can we all just take a...
What's the point in these?
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you.
She's right, Roland. Zergan.
Thank you, Roland.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we'd at least run for it.
Again. That's the way. Swing and swing. Parry. Ah! Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
A tadpole feasts on our skulls, and you're signing on to chase devils.
I've seen your people in battle. I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine. I'll presume that's Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
Children! Swing. Look who's here. Parry.
Defender of the people.
And again.
No one stopped me yet. Moving ahead.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
Where am I needed?
Deliver me.
All right, what now?
Shoes. Where are my boots? What about my tail?
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? Then I needn't make it again. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
defender of the people.
Can't give up now. How much farther can I go?
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
At the ready.
I've got a long road ahead.
You have my attention.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. These boots have seen everything.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arka. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move! Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me. Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arka. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now. Ever since you were kind enough to... The way you stood in front of a cross. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a... You see, I have this... condition. Very different from the parasite we Thank you for the offer. But the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful... I can just... It's been days and... That is why I turn to you. I need you. We've all... You know for yours... There'll be danger involved. Or great cost. Split. I'm sure we won't have... As do our I hope I can count on you.
Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me? Another drow. Get me out of here, and I'll take you to meet her and the rest of my tribe. The Absolute is gold from the... We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The power of the Absolute, of course. Got a whole lab set up. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty. You won't regret it. Promise. Oh,
Someone
you
there?
Thieves are all boring.
Let's move.
Careful, I bite. Simple.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. Happily. Lead the way.
On my way.
Ooh, what's that? Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Boss will rip you for talking that way. He's boring. Let's find another one.
Step quick.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? Oh,
What are you doing?
you and them other idiots.
I ain't a failure.
I'll be telling them.
On I go.
Making my move.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Indeed.
Victory awaits.
Can't slow down.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. It's my fault. I must tell the others what happened.
There's no time to waste.
No one back home will ever believe this. Something good here, I hope. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
matters to discuss. We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important.
He has a divine aspect, yes. A reflection of death itself. Eternal and inescapable.
No. Although Kalimvor chose well to bless one such as yourself, I shall answer no further questions in that regard. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave so because it is my calling. There is a matter of coin.
I remember who I was in Krishkalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Kalir. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. How do you feel? Surprising is just before the Illithids, the tadpoles have showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain. No, indeed. Or we could and that answer is let's get some rest.
What to do? Still breathing, despite everything.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we meet this goblin priestess. Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Aren't you just? Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Alright, that's going to be all for tonight. If you want me to continue this series, just leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching and thank you for being with me until now. See you all on the next one. Have a good night.